Objects discovered in ancient burial chambers, shrine, and what strange areas made by what sophisticated bronze casting techniques. Now, some other objects include bronze pendants, bowls, and shapes. Now, and shells rather. Now, these are some of what the objects that we have found in Ibuku. Now, let's look at the medium that was used by the Ibuku people. Now, the Ibuku people mainly work with what? The bronze. Majority of their works are what? Bronze. Therefore, we regard Ibuku artworks as what? Bronze work. Some of these works, they are done in bronze. So we regard some of these artworks as bronze work. Another one I want us to look at is what? The location. Where is Ibuku? Now, Ibuku is a village in Oka in Anambra State. So Ibuku is a village in Oka in Anambra State. There is a village in, there is a place, even in Ibuku, they have Ibuku Museum. So you can actually go there to see some of these works. Beautiful works. And they are still standing the test of time. After all these years. So that is that about Ibuku. So if you have any questions, I would prefer maybe you jot it down, and because of this study, you'll get the answer to your question. However, if you don't, maybe you take it to our teacher in school, he will help you out with that. All right. So now let's go over to the characteristics features of the Ibuku art. Now, some of the general characteristics features of this artwork is that it is utility. They are what? Utility vessels like pot, boils, etc. to mention but a few. Now, they produce utility what? Vessels such as cup, plates, pots, and boils. And all of these things are what? Made with what? Bronze, with intricate designs. Now, these vessels have what? Geometrical decoration on them. They have what? Geometrical what? Decoration on them. And they also produce pendants with what? Incense and animal motif. Now, the Ibuku people, they produce what? Pendants. Now, when I talk about pendant, I'm not referring to your, your necklace pendant. Yes, they make things like that, but also make wall pendants, that has incense designs and what? Animal what? Motifs on them. So that is that about what? The Ibuku. All right. Haven't said that. Now let's dive into the next. But before we dive into, let's take a look at their works again. You see how powerful and how beautiful their works is. Now look at the pendants we are talking about. You see how intricate it looks like. And look at this boil. Beautiful works. Beautiful works. Beautiful works. Look at this shell. Look at the intricate designs on the body of the shell. Look at this vase too. All these things are made out of what? Bronze. All right. Now let's look at the Ibibio. The Ibibio art is the sixth art. Remember, we've talked about what? 6 art movements. The first one is a knock. The second is Ife. The third one is Benin. The fourth one is Ese. The fifth one is Ibuku. Now we are in the 6th one, which is known as what? The Ibibio art. The Ibibio art. All right. Now let's look at a brief history.